Hi everyone, Jeri Bellini here. Welcome to the tiny house. Yes, I'm still here, but only for a few more days. Today is Wednesday, and I don't know the date. I think it's the 23rd. I am going home on Monday, and so there's lots to do to get the tiny house ready to close it up. You have to winterize it, and I have a lot of things to pack up and whatnot. But that's a sidebar. I was going to leave you a message on the community page and decided to just turn the camera on so we could have a short visit. And that's a plane. Yeah, sorry. They're constantly going overhead. Anyway, if you saw my last video where I showed you how to make this cute little wall hanging, you might have picked up, if you didn't fast forward too much, on the fact that I said I hurt my back recently. Well, that was when I was back in Pennsylvania a few weeks ago, and it kind of set off a chain reaction for me, a negative one. And I mentioned to you in a video before, and I would like to talk to you a little bit more about it, but not today. I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, and that brings with it like all these different issues. And so when I hurt my back, it's not like a normal like Jeri hurt her back thing. It's a Jeri hurt her back thing, and now she's really screwed. So this particular time, I'm really screwed. So I have been doing a lot of nothing and doing a lot of sitting in a chair, and luckily the weather is still really beautiful here, so I've been sitting outside in the sun and feeling sorry for myself. So sorry, I mean that's the truth, okay? And trying to decide what to do going forward. I used to do a lot of therapy for my Ehlers-Danlos, and I think I'm going to have to go back to that, but I can't find my therapist. Anyway, all right. I don't want to spend the video time with you talking about all that. I just want you to know that I'm going to be busy packing up. I have to do it very slowly, getting ready to go home, and then resettling at the house in Pennsylvania. We call it re-entry. So I did want to tell you, though, that I've been really enjoying stitching with the wool. I haven't done anything, like I said, the last couple of days. I've been just sitting in a chair. But my mind is active, and sometimes I'm on my phone. I'm scrolling on my phone, looking at different things, trying to get inspiration. And I've been thinking a lot about penny circles, penny rugs, and I have made quite a few pennies, as many of you know. I have a penny video down in the depths somewhere. But, you know, I have gotten a lot better at doing my pennies over the years. That video was from years ago. And I'm thinking I want to make like a penny thing, like a penny rug thing. Maybe not necessarily the exact way that penny rugs are done. I'm thinking I want to use my sweater squares and do something with that. So anyway, I'm going to be thinking about that and planning that out for when I get back to Pennsylvania. I will be doing that. Meanwhile, Brian and I, when he came last time, we did make a lot of kits for this thing. If you're interested, I think there's still some more in the store, and I think there's one or two left. And I am making some more when I feel like I need to do something with my hands. I sit at the chair over here and cut up squares and stuff. And okay, my allergies are acting up too, so I have some water here next to me that I might have to take a sip of every so often. But a friend of mine was telling me, I'm switching, sidebarring again. She was telling me she bought this little tiny loom on the internet, and she was making these little weaving projects. So I've had this loom in my closet. Here it is. I don't know how many years I've had it. I don't even remember where I got it from. But I thought, you know, Jeri, you could sit in the chair when you're outside. You could do a little weaving. So I brought one of my fiber bundles that I also sell in my Etsy shop. Yeah, I know, shameless plug. I'm always plugging my stores, but that's how I make my living. And so I brought down this neutral thing, fiber bundle, and I started to make this cute little thing. Oh my gosh, it's so easy. So that was one of the things I was going to do, was show you guys how to actually, now, so this is a regular wooden loom, but you can make a little loom with a piece of, what do you call that white stuff? Core board, I think it is. So anyway, I'll show you that too if you're interested. And I was thinking little patches, like little square patches would be fun, and then maybe put the wool right on top of that, right? Okay, so, you know, you see, my mind is always working, even when I don't feel good. So I wanted to show you that. And, you know, I did want to explain to you that I won't be making any videos until, any creative videos until I get home and re-entry. But I wanted to show you a few of the things just to inspire you, because, you know, really, I'm trying to inspire you to keep moving. Now you have to inspire me to keep moving. Oh, that was a switch. A switcheroo. So here's another wool thing that I'm working on. And this is a mixture of sweaters. Now this is big. This is much bigger than the other one. These squares are 3 inches. So this is 18 by 18. And this is a mixture of sweaters and the punch outs that I make with the wool clothing. Okay, so I would say 95% of my wool is recycled. And I made these little shapes. I cut these little shapes out for my penny circles a while ago. And, you know, I sell finished penny circles in the shop, and I sell them as hearts and stuff. If you're interested, you can go and look and see and get a little inspiration too. And you can make your own. I have a video on how to make your own heart pennies. But I have a lot of different shapes. So let me show you. This one is like a square, but it's got rounded corners. And I have that crazy die punch. And a lot of you have asked me what die punch machine I use. Well, it's a professional die punch machine. So now that we're talking, I'll tell you. It was very expensive, so I don't anticipate you guys running out and buying it. But so many of you have asked, so I did put the link down, and I did get it on Amazon. I did put the link down in the Amazon affiliate section of underneath my videos, if you just want to see what I'm using. It's not here. When I get home, I will show it to you, and I'll show you how I punch out the shapes. Because I bought, you buy the punch thing. That's a separate thing. So it's not like a Sizzix or anything like that. It's a heavy duty steel thing with this lever. It's big and it's heavy, but you know, I don't do anything like the easy way. So then you go and you buy these shapes, these metal shapes, circles, squares, whatever. They come in all different hearts. I've done hearts. And then you put it in this machine, and then you punch it. It's very time consuming. You know, I punch one punch at a time. I think I have a listing of some of the shapes in the shop, and that's Shop at the Little House. Anything textile is in Shop at the Little House. So when I get home, I'll show you how I punch those shapes. And so I've been using those shapes because I had a lot of them in some of these things that I'm making. So this one I thought is really pretty. And yeah, that's it. Okay, so that's it for that. Blah, blah. If you have any questions, ask in the comments, because I might be sitting out in the sun doing a lot of nothing, but I am on the phone, and I do look at my comments because I feel connected to you when I do. So I'll just show you quickly, or maybe not so quickly, something else that I was working on. as part of my burnout series. Now, I'm done feeling burned out, believe it or not, but I'm just feeling not well. So I don't know, maybe the burnout just morphed into this. So when, this was a couple weeks ago, I started to make this little booklet. Now, I do want to tell you that there's a YouTuber, it's called Stephanie's Art Studio. She did stop making YouTube videos. I don't know if she's going to come back. She got very discouraged because she was having trouble hooking her channel up to get monetary, you know, to get paychecks. And a lot of us really do need to get the money. I understand that. I'm one of them. And so she stopped doing her videos. And she's a dear, sweet girl, Stephanie. And I love the way she giggles when she's doing her videos. But like I said, she no longer does them. She was doing these little art books. And please forgive me, excuse me, I can't remember what she called them. I'll put a link down below in my description thing. But she does master boards with cloth, okay? And very interesting. So go and look at her videos and leave her a comment if you can, and try to encourage her to come back. And hopefully she can figure out how to get her channel monetized. And if she can't get her channel monetized, maybe a donation. We could always give her a donation, you know. I'm trying to get her to set up a Ko-fi account to get a donation, or a super thanks or something. She does take care of elderly parents, and she's a dear, sweet girl. I love her. Anyway, that was a big sidebar. So this is like a little visit, I think. Like we're sitting here having a drink. I'm having water. I'm trying to be healthy. So anyway, this book was definitely inspired by her. So what I wound up doing, and she has like a theme. She has these pages that she does, and she has a theme. So this is my cover, okay? And you know, she shows you how she makes it. I made mine a little different, but that's my cover. So it goes like that. And then these are, excuse me, the leaves are killing me, my allergies. So then I made these pages, okay? So it's 2 pieces of cloth sewn together. I was going to show you this at another time, but I feel like I owe you a few videos. All right. So she puts 2 pieces. I don't know if she does it this way, to be quite honest. This is what I did. I put 2 pieces together and I put a running stitch around it. I wanted it to have a little stability. It's been a while since I looked at her video. So one thing I do know she does is she has a theme. She does these little booklets and their themes. So I was going to do little houses. So I got that far. Okay. So I made a few pages. Here's my pages. Okay. I made a few pages. This one I didn't have enough of the same cloth, so I just stitched 2 pieces together. And then of course, you know, like I said, it's 2 pieces. And I did a running stitch. So how many pages did I make? I did 1, 2, 3, 4. I did 4 pages. So that gives you, when you know, do both sides. I don't know. I'm not going to do the math right now because I'm pretty fuzzy lately. I'm so sorry. I do miss you guys. I'm going to get a little teary. All right. Don't do that, Jeri. You don't need to. So anyway, there it is. And there's my cover. And you know what? This is like one of my favorite colors. It's like an ochre. So I try to put a little piece of this on everything. Just because I like it. All right. Anyway, I started a bigger one. I can't remember why. And I slow stitched this one. So this one doesn't have any pages in it yet. Okay, so that's kind of what I've been doing. I'm feeling sorry for myself. And I just wanted to come on and say hello. So I really have nothing else to, oh, you know, I do have one more thing to show you. Hold on. this piece. I love this piece. I don't know. So it's not stitched yet. You see it? It's not stitched. It's more of my wool and whatnot. But I found this piece of cloth. It's from a pair of pants or a skirt or something. And I said, you know, this is, I'm going to see if I can hold it up without these falling off. Oh, there it goes. I said, you know, this is so cool looking, just like that. So I'm just going to stitch these pieces on, and I won't bend down and pick that one up, and embellish it. And I'm going to hang it on my wall. See, it's got like buttonholes. Can you see that, the buttonholes up here? So it was on some kind of a piece of clothing that I took apart. What else? I got nothing, really. I'm sorry. I wish somebody lived near here so they could come and help me pack up, because that's going to be a struggle. Oh, I know what else I could show you is my things, my arm warmers. So, you know, of course, the sweaters, all the sweaters I've been taking apart. A couple of them have really like spoken to me, and this is very soft. It's cashmere and something else. It's a blend. And so what I've been doing, hold on, again, I'm going to go get the rest of them. So what I've been doing when I have a sweater that I like the feel of it and whatever, and the size is good for my arm, I cut the sleeves off. And you're probably wondering why I wear these. My wrists, they get cold. I don't know, they're always cold, and then they ache. Probably has something to do with my Ehlers-Danlos. But anyway, so yeah, but they're cute, right? Wristers. So I have pink ones now. I have white ones. And these, I know this is such an ugly color, but these are the most comfortable ones. These are totally cashmere. And you see they have like a little ribbing in them. I love them. So I'm going to tell you, if you have found any sweaters, excuse me. If you have found any sweaters, do consider taking that off. Now, I could do a little embroidery on here. I was thinking about that. And speaking of embroidery, I do have one other thing to share with you. See, this video got long. I didn't think I had anything to say. But seriously, can she ever shut up? All right. So I did want to show you. You know, you've seen me wear these. I'm going to stand up now and show you something. Okay, you've seen me wear these overalls, probably, and you probably haven't seen them. Somebody just walked by and looked at me really funny because they think I'm talking to myself. Anyway, these overalls, you know, they're just the big leg things. These are super comfortable. I wore these all summer, even when it was hot, because they're not like sticking to your body. And so, anyway, I bought them, and make a long story a little longer, they were pink. I didn't like the color. So you could see they're kind of like modeled up here, like I ruined it when I dyed them, okay? When I was dyeing all the wool, I just threw them in the thing. I just threw them in the vat with the dye color purple. And anyway, so they came out a little funky, and I said to myself, because I dyed them and they came out a little funky, I felt like I could mess with them. I'm going to embroider on these. I'm going to I'm not going to embroider, I'm going to applique on these. So do you remember the, hold on. I've said hold on to you so many times. Now I'm going to have to edit this video. So Anyway, do you remember, which I didn't really want to do you remember when we made this? Yeah, we made this in one of the Stitchin' Somethings, Stitchin' Story Time. So I am going to, I loved it. It was so simple. I'm going to embroider these, you know, without the background, obviously. See, did you notice I didn't stitch this into my book yet? Oy vey. All right, so I'm gonna embroider them. I think I'll start down here on my legs and start embroidering some of these on there. This works up so quick, and when you wash it, it'll get a little more frayed. So I'll be careful when I stitch it, make sure I stitch it down really well. Anyway, that's another project I'm gonna do. And before we hang up, isn't this dress cute? I got it at the thrift store. It's even got pockets. Right? Okay. All right. I think that's it. I hope you enjoyed seeing me for a few minutes, and I have missed you, and even making this video I was a little nervous about it. You know, when you don't make videos for a while, when you make videos and then you stop for a little while, you always get a little weird coming back. So here I am. All right, guys, I love you so much, and you actually lifted my spirits today, so thank you for that. And I will be back after I get home in you know, probably in a week or two, with hopefully some fun videos. And I do want to do that penny rug thing. I'm gonna do something with that, so hopefully you'll want to join me, and I will make kits for it because I have a lot of wool. So don't worry if you can't find the wool. If you can, go to the thrift store and try to find your own and do the felting technique, and that would be awesome. But if you can't, you can count on me for some kits. All right, I'm gonna say goodbye for now, and don't forget, I haven't said this in a while, keep moving, just play, no rules, and remember to find something to be grateful for today. And I am always grateful for you. And by the way, I should have mentioned this in the beginning of the video, but I did put it on Facebook. I am a great grandmother, Lila Grace, and unfortunately I don't feel comfortable putting her picture in here or on the internet. I feel that that's something for the parents to do if they choose to do so. But I have to tell you, she is precious. And she was born, I should have started the video with this. She was born on my mother's birthday. Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. And Alexa was going to interrupt us, so I had to tell her to stop. She was born on my mother's birthday at 4:44 in the afternoon. So I don't know if you follow stuff like this, but Brian does, and he told me that's an angel number. Triple numbers, the same, you know, 333, 444. It's an angel number, and I won't bother to tell you what it means. You can look it up, but she is a precious gift from above, and God will be watching over her all her days. And she was born on my mother's birthday, so my mother will be watching over her as well. So, yeah, I wish I could show you what she looks like. She's beautiful. She has black hair. I didn't expect that. Black hair, and she's a little teeny tiny thing. She's under 7 pounds. And all our babies in our family have been 8, 9, and up to 11 pounds. So she is a little bit of a thing. All right, on that note, I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you for hanging out with me for a little bit, and I'll be back as soon as I'm able.